news tonight, a fiery hearing today regarding whether the St. Louis Director of Personnel should keep her job.
Sonia Jenkins Gray is the person responsible for hiring and firing in the city of St. Louis, and now the mayor's office wants to fire her, claiming she broke city policies. Chief investigative reporter Lauren Traeger captured the fireworks today. She joins us tonight downtown.
Well, most city employees' disciplinary proceedings would never be public, but in the city of St. Louis, there is one exception, and that is for the director of the Department of Personnel. And that is why we got a front row seat here at the courthouse to this disciplinary proceeding against her. It's not a real trial per se, but it is leading some people to calling what's happening here a kangaroo court, at times devolving into shouting between Sonia Jenkins Gray's attorney and the people who might ultimately be deciding her fate.
No, Mr. Norwood, you can't speak out on behalf of these hard-working civil servants. No! The heck with the civil servants.
It is almost like a trial, with the director herself being the first person sworn in to testify. Members of the city's Civil Service Commission and a retired judge are hearing the evidence over whether she should lose her job for malfeasance. Sonia Jenkins Gray has been the city's personnel director since 2022, but she admits that on July 3rd last year, she asked a city employee to reserve her a city car so he could drive her to Jefferson City on a personal matter. She says she was not aware that is against city policy, but the mayor's office claims she should be fired for that, especially because it was a work day and she took that other employee with her when she is supposed to be the example for all employees in the city. In court, she admitted she went there to retrieve something from the car of her husband, Reverend Darrell Gray, that he had driven to Jefferson City earlier in the day. But as to what she retrieved and what happened after that, the hearing officers would not allow testimony about it.
The whole issue here is why she took this trip on city time in a city vehicle to Jefferson City for these personal reasons. What are these personal reasons we're talking about?
For the record, my trip to Jefferson City was specifically to get personal documents out of my car and for no other reason than that.
We did learn today, though, that they returned well after dark, after normal business hours, and that employee also drove the personnel director to the Hollywood Casino and to other people's homes. The mayor's attorney is arguing it really calls her judgment into question, whether or not she made employees uncomfortable, but her attorney is just arguing is a character assassination, saying she is being targeted because her husband, the Reverend Darrell Gray, is a local activist, often at odds with the mayor. The hearing continued well into the afternoon. No decision yet, but you can bet we will continue to follow it. Downtown, I'm Lauren Traeger. First Alert 4 investigates.